Hey guys, Coach Ash here. So I missed an upload yesterday and I had a super duper long day. Um, just too much going on and I didn't stick to my journal, which keeps me accountable. But in today's video, I want to talk about how valid excuses are still excuses. So this is something that used to hold me back a lot in the past because I would come up with an excuse for anything that I did not want to do and I would justify it behind that excuse. But here's the thing. All right, my arm's getting a little tired, so I'm gonna switch hands. Here's the thing. One of my teachers, I can't remember who, used to say, excuses are best to the person hearing them. I think a couple of my teachers said that actually. But at the time, I didn't understand that because I'm just like, but what if my excuse is valid? What if I have a reason why I didn't do this and it's a valid reason and, it's strong enough that I couldn't have done that thing that I should have done that I knew I should have done. My homework assignments. So I didn't really get an understanding of that saying until recently. And basically, when they were saying that excuses are only best to the person hearing them, it means that you are showing a lack of accountability and responsibility on your part on doing the things that you promised you would do, doing the things that you agreed to have completed. And for me, that would be homework, because sometimes I would procrastinate on homework, especially projects. I would just kind of not really do them at the last minute, or just kind of half do them and then come up with an excuse as to why it was half done. But as I got older, I realized that, even though my excuse is valid, I'm still going back on my word and I'm losing that integrity with myself when I don't deliver what I promise or what I am supposed to deliver. So let's just go back to valid excuses are still excuses. An excuse is basically when you have a reason for not doing something, right? And even though it may be valid, there's still a way to overcome those excuses. You just have to think outside of the box and you have to work around it. Yes, there's going to be things that come up that are out of your control, but you can still do your best to deliver what is supposed to be delivered. One of my common excuses that I actually had to tackle with this week was when one of my clients said that their work shift is changing and that they're going to be doing overtime from now until November. And they brought up the question of how am I going to maintain my workout routine and work these long 16-hour shifts, and maybe I might have to stop working out for a while and just focus on these long shifts. But I told this client that he needs to properly schedule his time and manage his time, because I broke it down for him. There's 128 hours in a week. You're not using all 128 hours to the max. And if you are utilizing all those 128 hours, most of those hours go to waste from watching TV, being on social media, doing things that you have no business doing. All right? So I broke it down. You have 8 hours. Let's say you get an optimal 8 hours of sleep per night. Some people don't even get 8 hours. Some people get 5 to 6. So this client sleeps about 5 to 6 hours per week. Boom, got that. So you have 8 hours out of the week. That's already 20, no, not 20. I'm trying to do math here. That's already 56 hours out of the week, right? So now you're down to about a little over 70, a little under 70. Now, if you take those 16-hour days, let's say if they're doing overtime, let's say they're doing 50 to 60 hours per week, you still have about 10 to 15 hours per week of free time. And if you work out 1 hour per day, that's 7 hours. And you don't even need to work 1 hour per day. You could work out 4 hours out of the week. So that's 4 1-hour workouts. You still have 7 to 10 hours of free time that you can use and do whatever you want with. So that whole excuse of not having time to work out because they have double shifts or they have long shifts was squashed. But now it had to came to the objection of, what time are you going to do this workout? Am I going to do this workout after working a long day of work, or am I going to do it before? So now we came to the conclusion that it would be better to either do it in the morning before work when he has the most energy, or do it right before work, an hour and a half before he has to go to his shift, and shower at the gym. That's something that I used to do as well. So really, there's no excuse when it comes to doing the things you want to do. You know, you either have excuses or you have results. You cannot have both, and you cannot win if you have excuses. You have to overcome those obstacles and those excuses that you say to yourself if you really want to see growth and you really want to see success. Because a lot of people stay stuck by staying stuck in their excuses. So that was just an example that I came up with that happened recently, and hopefully you guys can apply that to something that you've been having valid excuses for, but you know you should do because you know it's going to give you a different result that you want. You know, just take it how it resonates. But honestly, keep that in mind, that valid excuses are still excuses. It doesn't matter what excuse you have. There could be a million different excuses. Maybe you're taking care of somebody. You still have to take care of yourself. You know, there's just so many excuses that people use, but you have to overcome. You really do have to overcome those excuses if you want to see greatness. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to be uploading another video today, and catch you guys in the next one. Bye.